Alright, this is a short tour of Elk Island Lodge's Edmund Lake Outpost Camp in far northern Manitoba. Edmund Lake is a sprawling, just vast island-studded body of water, basically due east of God's Lake, where Elk Island Lodge is located. Just a phenomenal body of water to fish. Standing here on the dock, this is a tiny protected sort of arm of the lake. You really can't get a good perspective on exactly quite how large and impressive this lake actually is from the dock, but it certainly is. So, the boats, there's a variety of different boats here. The boats that we were using were Misty River 16-foot Scorpions with 20-horse 2-stroke Yamaha motors on them. So they basically were more or less fine. They didn't really leak. The props were a little dinged up, not gonna lie, but we managed, and we were the last group in, I think, for the season here in 2017, and the issue would have been rectified by Greg Dick, the owner of Elk Island Lodge, if it required attention. So we kind of limped through our week here, and we were okay. I was doing anywhere from 24 to 28 kilometers an hour on the GPS with my son in the boat. The dock is located on this spectacularly nice beach here. It's just a beautiful spot. There were several evenings where we sat out here with drinks. Very few bugs here in mid-August, so it was just a beautiful place to spend the evening. One of the big bonuses here at the Edmund camp is this gator. There's a John Deere gator. So the camp is just up the trail. I'll show you shortly. But this is used for hauling gear back and forth from the dock to the camp. Super handy. And then right here at the dock is a boat shed filled with miscellaneous boat-related stuff. Some of my bags are in here because we're packed up and ready to go tomorrow morning. A lot of boat seats. There's all kinds of life jackets, nets, cradles, etc., etc. There's big giant shore lunch frying pans. So let's have a look at the main facility here. Okay, so here we are at the main camp. Under that Rubbermaid tub there is a water pump and a battery charger. So that services the water to the camp. And here's the camp right here. So this is a very large and elaborate camp, and it is worth noting that this is the site of the once Edmund Lake Lodge, which is now closed and has been closed for several years now. And this cottage here is actually, I believe, it's the former owner's residence. Really nice spot though. There's a couple of picnic tables here overlooking the lake. Beautiful fire pit there. If you notice on the tree there's a satellite dish. So I'll show you inside, but we have satellite Wi-Fi, so you can stay in touch with the outside world and keep up on emails, etc., etc. It's pretty awesome. So this is a really large camp. I'm not going to walk around the rear of the whole thing, but you can hear the drone of the generator. It's behind there in a little sort of shed thing. So pretty much the entire camp is wired for electricity. Let's have a look. There's a barbecue right there. And as soon as you enter, you're in a screen porch. Another picnic table in here. So in one corner there's a large electric chest freezer, and I believe this is a combination propane electric fridge. It's just plugged in right now and it works really good. And this is quite awesome, an ice maker loaded with ice. That's the best thing. That's the thing I love the most about this outpost camp. Having this unlimited supply of ice is just spectacular. So there's the screen porch. Now as you enter the main room, it's quite large. There's my son relaxing on one of the couches. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
The end of a long week of fishing, right?
Yeah.
Who caught the biggest fish again?
Again?
Let's see. I don't know if I caught that. So who caught the biggest fish again?
Me. Again.
Yeah, again.
Like always.
Like always, yeah. He's becoming quite the angler. So we have a wood stove in the corner here. There's a big desk, which I've been using to do all of my computer-related things each evening. There's the Wi-Fi there. So, like I said, you're connected with the outside world. There's a fairly rustic selection of furniture in here. A little worn down, but perfectly comfortable. There's a television here with satellite TV. A very large and awesome fish on the wall, which Brendan did not catch.
Yeah.
So in here we have this end of the room. There's the kitchen with another big electric fridge. This is a propane stove and oven. The pantries are stocked with an unbelievable amount of spices. If anyone's ever going to come to the Edmund camp in the next year or two, it's just insane. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's like an insane amount of spice and flour and just all kinds of stuff. So there's 3 bedrooms here. This is the bedroom that my son and I have been bunking in. This one has a double bed and then a small single bed. Super nice little bedroom. So there's a bathroom in here. There's a shower, hot and cold running water. There is a flush toilet. There's normally a flush toilet in this spot, but there was issues with it. Greg and one of his guys pulled it out just at the beginning of a trip. I expect that situation will be rectified going forward in the future. So it hasn't been an issue for us because there's a backup outhouse behind the cabin, and that was just fine for us. So this was really cool. This is something I've never had at an outpost camp. A washing machine. Unbelievable. So I did a couple of loads of laundry, which was awesome because you tend to get covered in pike slime when you're catching endless numbers of, slime darts. With a few trophies mixed in. We got quite a few trophies as well, but when you're handling that many pike, you tend to get a little slimy, and the washing machine is nice. So there's 2 more bedrooms over here. Single bed and bunk in each one. Everything's wired for electricity, as I said, electric lighting. And here's the 3rd bedroom. Same as the other one. Little dresser, single bed, and a bunk. Very large, very comfortable, very spacious camp with a lot of amenities great for a large group. Just a great place to spend a week. We enjoyed every minute of it. So there you have it, a short tour of Elk Island Lodge's Edmund Lake Outpost Camp in northern Manitoba.